Oh, righty right. Welcome. Oh, jeez, you came in quick, didn't you? So, let's go live. Was I just picking my nose? I don't know, but that's fine. So, welcome 4K. Always a pleasure. So this is this is the latest 3D scan that I did. There was actually a neighbor across the road, and I walked past and I'm like, oh my goodness, you got an empty engine bay. That looks sick. Can I 3D scan it? And he was like, how? And I'm like, with the phone. Anyway, got this scan. It looks gorgeous. This scan here will be available on the Patreon and as well with whatever files we create today. So having a look at it, quite nice. Let's turn this on. And I'm just trying to think, what can we make for this? If I kind of go something like this. Let's have a look. Am I looking at it the right way? Nope. Let's rotate that 180. And I'm going to go GZ. And we'll put it something like that. Lynn, welcome. Len, welcome. Morning. It is 10:15 at night on a Sunday. Starting to shut down and get ready for work. All right. I really like how this is looking already. I'm just going to put a flat plane in. Look at that. I almost feel like we could maybe create some sort of like spaceship or something. I have a full folder of my scans. Yeah. Some of them are pretty good, and we're probably going to grab some of my other scans and drop them in here. Let's go ahead, Shift A, let's add in a camera. Let's just have a play. I've got an idea. Now I've added in a camera, I can go Control Alt Numpad 0. All right, so this is where we're at. And I'm thinking something like this. Let's come over into shading, and I just want to rotate the sun a smidgen. Let's go into World. And let's go, I want something like that. All right, let's come back into layout. Cool. Let's go something like this. I reckon if we do nice, up close and personal. I like this. This is looking good. Let's jump over into some other blend files. Let's go into my library, scanned library. Let's go the Holden engine. This is a really nice engine. I just opened up the image, you daft monkey. Let's open up the blend file. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to grab Control C, Control V. Beautiful. Let's have a play and see if we can throw this into the scene. Let's go rotate 45 on the Z axis. And then I'm just going to go G, Y, G on the X. Oh, look at that. GX. Maybe something like that. Let's grab another engine. I'm liking how this is looking. Let's grab, I know the Jaguar engine looks nice. Let's grab the Riley engine. We can get rid of the Holden engine. I don't care about you right now. Let's grab this engine. All right, let's close that. Let's go Control V and throw the Riley in. Grab that, scale, rotate Y, 90 degrees. I don't want... Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And if we kind of... I've got ideas. Getting Salvador Dali vibes. It's looking pretty suave as it is. Now without doing anything. We have literally done no modeling at the moment. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go like this. Oh my goodness. I got to watch a tutorial on my own stuff. Some of the tutorials that I create are normally just for me. I have heard CC4 and iClone is out. I haven't had a chance to pick it up yet. but I will in due time. Don't you worry. I've already done motion capture for the next animated short film. And I do look forward to using that. Volume scatter. Put that in here, please. Thank you. Density. We're going to go 0.1 and astrophy 0.9. Maybe 0.2. 0. Oh gosh, I can't remember the settings. Hang on. I know this is going to sound silly, but I got to watch one of my tutorials. Bear with me for a sec. Let me crack it open. I know the video. I know the one I'm after. I think I just... I think it was the God Rays one. We're going to set up the God Rays and go from this to this to there this. We go. So at the moment, my scene is very basic. I've got a 2-minute video from Felicia White's Patreon, and I'm using the Scatter 5 add-on for the grass. Well set up, 3D viewport, shift. I'm going to make it nice and big and make sure it incompatible BDSF shader. Shift A, search. I'm going to type in scout dense of volume density. There is something I've got to do. Let's change that density down to 0.05. And you can already see from this angle how we've got those God rays streaming through the tree. Now my sun is directly pointing this way, and my camera's over here. So if I press numpad, that's what it is. We can see that we've got our God rays 0.3. The light source. So we're going to our brightest really prompting. I thought that was another option. Volume closest. Okay, whatevs. That is kind of you know what? I think it's the scale of this. I think is what the problem was. Let's bring this back. Take that off because I don't need it anymore. Okay. So the fact is with the camera. Whoops. Let's bring it back. Oh gosh, come on, Marco. Pull your socks up, buddy. No, I want to keep it like that. All right. I do like how that goes. 0.5. It's not giving me the results. I got to actually go back and then have a look at the tutorial. We'll come back to this. Actually, I might just... no. I'm going to remove... I'm going to hide that for now, just because I don't want it lagging up the scene. Something down here needs to be here. I think what we might do is let's grab the Riley. Shift D. I'm going to rotate that. Let's go G to the Z. I'm going to push it all the way down. Let's go shift right click, put that there. Go into layout, buddy. Come on. And then from here, I'm going to go into the 3D cursor. I'm going to scale from there. GZ. So shift right click. How is this going to look? I don't think... Nah, that doesn't work. I was hoping that I was going to get a cool effect, but it doesn't really work scaling it so much. Let's maybe go rotate Y 90 degrees on the minus. Just trying to align. So maybe if we scale it out like so. Let's now get our plane. We'll delete that. Let's come into rendered view. That's not really working as well as I hoped. Let's try a different 3D scan. I'm going to just start slapping these in. The Jaguar is nice because it's got kind of like the two things. Not a car guy. So let's jump that in. Let's press Control V and we'll dump that in there. G to the Z. And we'll slap it in like so. Let's kind of maybe plop it in there. G to the Y. Let's go scale on the X. Bring it back a little bit. Dude, what's going on here? What's... Oh, that's why. Alright, I need the floor plane. What can we do about the floor plane? Okay, I'm going to go Alt S. And we'll just push that over to the side. We'll probably keep it. Let's go add it in a plane. We'll add this back in. Now, if you've got the thing enabled, node wrangler enabled. I can select my plane. Let's just go ground, and I want it to be a metal. What I can do is select the principal shader, Control Shift T. Then we can go ahead and find where all our textures are. This is cardboard, metal. Let's go like this. Painted metal. Let's grab these ones. And if I go principal shader, you can now see that it's automatically applied all the textures in the correct positions. Let me scale this out. 4, 4, 4. That's not too bad. I think what we might do is with this camera, I'm going to tilt it up a little bit just to kind of hide the ground, because I don't feel the ground's really working for me. Let's go into the medium point. Oh. Nice. I like that. We'll probably put some schmozzle down the bottom there. Let's scale this up, and I'll push that up into there. What I'm envisioning here is almost like a giant spaceship flying through here. I am hoping that I was smart enough and I saved. Nope, that's all my Blender add-ons. So I've only really recently started doing a lot of asset management. Nah, not that one. I don't think it's in here. Where is it? 3D stuff. Library. It's not in libraries, I don't think. Oh, actually. Oh, here it is. Dreadnought. I think it might be this one. Or it might be on Gumroad. I think it might be on Gumroad, and I have to download it. Dang it, it's not that one. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm just going to jump over onto Gumroad and quickly download one of my own ships. Markham 3D, because I'm so smart. This, not that one. It's an older ship. This one here. I love this one. Oh, come on, let me download it. Oh, you fat mole. What's the vision here? I am thinking of a giant get-stuffed ship. Kind of like flying through there. Yeah, let's go. Nope, that's the wrong one. Sorry, I'm trying to find my ship now, you donkey. Transport. This one here. Nope. I'm trying to find my ship. Sci-Fi Freighter. Surely. Surely this one. Here it is. Alright, I want this one. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm not going to pay myself. I am awesome. There we go. Alright, we're downloading now. Oh, get stuffed. So I think what we might have to do is with all those, the whole scene, we might just have to scale up. So if we're going to full 3D, there we go. Let's go. Really? Default. Oh my goodness. What is going on? 3D viewport. Here we go. All right. Delete, 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 delete. I want to grab all this. Control C. Make sure we delete all those keyframes because I don't want that there. Let's jump back into this one. And let's go shift right click, Control V. Nice. Oh, look at it. So definitely everything's out of proportion. So what we're going to do is I'm going to end up grabbing everything and let's scale it by 10. Let's scale this down. What this will allow me to do is let's change. Oh, let's keep it as is. Let's find our ship. Where did I put it? There you are, buddy. What I'm going to do now is go move it into its new group. Transport. Yeah, shut up. Get in there. From here, let's go like so. Let's go select that, Shift S, cursor to selected, and we're going to add in an empty, and this empty is going to control the ship. So now when we select everything, Control P to parent to object, and now we can just work on that. However, my materials aren't there. Maz, welcome. I thought it was you in the thumbnail. It is. Hello. So from here, obviously we've got the clay render that the ship comes in. So let's update that. I'm just going to go into my asset library, asset browser. Let's go into Markham 3D materials, and we're just going to dump this on here. Let's go ahead and grab all that. Clay, nope, I want that one there. Copy material to selected. And then if we come into rendered view, what's this looking like? Let's go Control A, apply scale. Cannot apply, oh. Okay, whatever floats your boat, buddy. Doesn't seem to be quite nice, which is fine. Let's go into shading, and I've got a feeling. Whoops, where are you, ship? There we go. Let's go period key to zoom in. Let's now select that, and we'll come into our materials, and down here somewhere is let's go 0.01. There we go. That's a bit better. Should we go a little bit less? 0.001? Yeah, nice. Oh. That is looking super grouse. Let's go ahead and add in a second material. And I believe this material will be our lights. I'm going to, let's select this one here. There we go. That there is going to be our lights. Are we in Eevee? No, we're in cycles. Why are you not bright? Let's go 10. Nice. And then I believe in here, there we go. I've already got them selected. This is going to be our engine light, assign. So this is what it's talking about, the multi-user thingy-majigs. Let's increase that to maybe 20. And also what I'm going to do is come into the settings down here. Index pass, will put that up to 1. And so what that'll mean is when we go into the composition, I can specifically target that material. And we can kind of give it more of a glow or blah, blah, blah. So I'm not a big, I think this ship, the color is a little bit too dark. If I change that, I believe, this is the ambient occlusion. What is giving it that speckledy color? Is that this one? Scratched metal. Noise texture. Noise. I don't think it's this one. No. Alright, let's leave it as is, and what we could probably do is put some decals over the top. I think the sun positioning might be a little bit wrong, is what I reckon. So if we kind of go into camera view, obviously it's out of camera. And we don't have that sense of scale. So what it could be is, let's go ahead and with the camera selected, we're going to come over here into depth of field, and we're going to select empty 001. We will rename that to let's go move into transport. There we go. And then we'll go ship empty. All right. Now the camera. 0.1. 0.5. It just looks small. No. The thing is I can't see the ship, and I think that's what the problem is. What could we do? Maybe if we go into shading, I'm just going to throw some ideas out now. Let's go into world. Select that. Let's come into the sun elevation. Let's go 0. Let's go ahead and maybe... let's go here. I'm going to put in a light source. And let's just go back into layout. I'm just going to throw some ideas. There's my light source. And I'm going to go a blue light. And let's go 200. Let's duplicate that. Maybe here. Let's go G to the X. Let's actually try and find a place for it. Where is it? It's here. So we'll plop it about there, I reckon. Maybe we might even go pinky color. Nah. Nah. I mean, we could go full cyberpunkish, if you know what I mean. Hey, Mark, I thought it was searchlight for the ship. Looks like search. So I think you're right on that one. Still, we just don't have enough popping. Let's come into the engine lights. Maybe I'm just going to go 200. Because obviously at the moment, I don't know if these lights really work. I don't think they work. Maybe what we might do as well, let's just jump over into the asset library. Let's go into Markham 3D. What is this going to look like? Let's go rotate X1. Rotate X1. Rotate X 180, you daft monkey. And I'm just going to plop something like that. There we go. And let's go ahead. I'm trying to find another big piece. Ooh, that's a nice trestle there. I'm just going to jam that into here-ish. Oops. GY. Okay, and so we're just kind of trying to fill up this space a little bit. What's another cool looking piece? Ooh, these pieces. Okay, let's go like that. Rotate Z. Let's bring that like so. Obviously, I don't want to lose all of this. So let's go ahead and have a look what we're looking at now. And we've kind of broken up this ground area, but still we want to see this ship. You're very right. Yes, completely agree with that one. So let's go ahead and, yeah, let's jump in. Maybe add some specular. Some specular. Oh, you know. Oh, isn't that right? It's all about the specular. Okay. I do think, though, let's go into here. And we're adding our light. I'm going to go point. There we go. Something like that. Let's go 5,000. Let's go 50,000. And I don't want that spot. So I want to make it a little bit smaller. Beautiful. And then we're just kind of lining it up. There we go. I think it needs to be illuminated from almost behind. So that's why I'm thinking that this doesn't work as well as I hoped. So maybe what we can do then, I have an idea. Will it blend? Let's go Shift S world. Let's work out like this. Okay, let's go Shift S cursed world origin, and then I'm just going to add in a box. And what this box is going to give me is almost like a dark space. Let's go Control R. I'm going to put an edge loop through here. I'm going to put an edge loop through there. GG. Let's go ahead now and delete this face. And if we go into rendered view, where I'm hoping that it's very dark inside. Excellent. That's what I was going for. So now if we come into shading, let's go. Actually, I will make this material probably dark and bring down the specular on that and bring the roughness up. Let's come into the world. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring up the sun again to maybe 20%. But it's that hole, like, we just don't see it. It's not... It's just not working. I think it's because that looks cool, like going in deeper. Maybe if we come in, let's now go ahead and add in a light, an area, rotate X 180. Okie dokie. Alt G, bring that there. From here, let's go maybe 500 watts, and let's kind of have a look. So just doing a lot of trial and error at the moment. Seems more error. Just saying. Oh, silly Marco. Let's just push this back. So that light there now is definitely wrong. Where is my... Excuse me, Mr. Light, where are you? There you are. Where are you? Oh, area, up the top, you donkey. Yeah, I think maybe even here. Okay, let's bring this down to maybe 1000. And we'll give it almost like a yellow light. I think that pink light there is being a bit of a jerk now. It's giving us a purple light. I do like this shadow here. So maybe if we rotate it around. I'm just not feeling it. Ugh. Control S save. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Come on, you fat mole. It's struggling. So one of the other things that I've been playing with at the moment is a bit more of Unreal Engine 5, looking at doing an escape room game. some friends and I will be doing an escape room next Tuesday. So hopefully we'll be able to... What the heck? Oh, that looks sick. Hang on, something's gone wrong. I've done something. Blendy suck. Anyway. So yeah, as it's frozen. So yeah, I've started playing with a little bit more Unreal Engine. Just trying to work out a layout for an escape room game. I'm trying to go for like a 20-30 minute experience. So I've got a few ideas. I wouldn't mind the scenario is to kind of fix up a spaceship. The one thing that I'm trying to work out is when you're picking up an object, do we just pick it up and it shows in your inventory and then you can slap it into whatever pieces, or do we make it so you actually have to pick it up and move it? All right, so I think my problem is if I go Alt H. Oh, let's delete that cube. So bizarre. This is happening a little bit more recently with all this jazz. Let's go into layout. Is it the fact that the materials don't stand out? I'm going to try a different material. Let's go into asset library. Sorry, I was just thinking, where is it? Let's come into Mark on 3D, materials. Let's go into Gappy. And we will now select all this. Copy material to selected. And then we're going to come back around. This ship is now a lot brighter. Oh, far out. New material, tab. Let's go engine, lights, sign. And it is now a lot brighter. I love this beam. I'm going to duplicate that up there somewhere. Just to kind of break it apart. So it's standing out a lot more now, which is good. I'm thinking, I do agree with you, Lynn. I'm thinking that we've got a light over here somewhere. There it is. I think that's my pink light. And I think what we need to do is almost bring it up here. And then we will pull this out. Oops. And then what this will allow us to do is almost like put a pink area around the light. I mean, around the ship. I don't know what this thing is. There's a light over here I think I've put. Control S, let's save that. No, that's a pink light. So where's the blue light coming from? Let's just go through all our lights. Oh, right. That's in the mesh. Let's go something like that now. Because we had like... It's still there. Where is that blue coming from? It's not that. I think maybe it's even a texture. That's that. That's that. Well, then what the heck is this? Hello? Hello there. Here we go. Is it this? No, I think it's just a blue thing. Alright, okay. So you're rimming... Yes. I am rimming the ship. What I'm going to do... Far out. Let's bring down the specularity on this. And I'm going to select this one at the back here, and we'll bring down the specularity. It's already down. This one here, specularity's down. Okay. What about this one? Let's bring the specularity down. Let's have a look what that looks like now. I love these cables. They're looking gorgeous. Let's go Control S. Let's just have a look. If I press F12, please don't die. I've got a feeling I know what the problem is. Is that this blend file is not from 3.12. So what I've done is I had somebody else, I had Felicia White clean up the model. There we go. That's what the problem is. I had Felicia White clean up the model. And now I've just opened that file, opened that blend. Yeah. There we go. That's what the problem is. This is the brain. So what I'm going to do is open up a brand new blend file. Let's go select all, Control C, Control V. Beautiful. Let's go Control C. Let's open up a brand new blend file. Let's close me other ones. Listen to me speak. Let's close me other ones, yeah. So it looks like there's an issue with, depending on what version of blend files you're using. Okay, let's now select all, delete, Control V. Nice. And let's come into shading. Let's go ahead, close. Or not. Let's go into 3D viewport, because surprisingly enough, yep, there we go. Now let's go ahead and create our world material, and we're just going to use sky texture, plop that one into there. Let's come into our render settings, go into cycles, go to GPU, 32, 128. You can see that it's all super bright. Let's come down to film, and we're going to go into 0.1. 0.1. Let's rotate the sun around. Let's go to noise. Okay, which way are we going, sun? The Hickabotham. Let's go back into 20 degrees. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to go something like that. There we go. Let's now just go file, save as, and we will overwrite our previous one. Skedaddle, buddy. Oh. There we go. Let's go into that one. Empty engine bay 07. Yes, that's the one. Save as. Now let's press F12 and hopefully it works. And it's not a jerk. Do it. Which is kind of funny because... See, how stupid is this? I can use the... Oh no, I got an error on YouTube. Hopefully it's still good. Poor. Ah! Why is it poor? Oh, fire out, Blender. Alright, maybe I might just have to fix it later. We won't worry about... my stream seems to be dying. Why is my stream dying? So that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. So let's just keep going. Okay, so I do like how that is here. Maybe we can probably bring down the sun intensity. So let's go, what if we went 10? What if we went 0? And then obviously we can't see anything. Let's go 1. And obviously we can see the ship now, but it's still, I think it's just hidden amongst everything. Let's go with the camera into 1.5. Stream health. It just doesn't look nice, does it? I think it's because there is too much happening on the sides. So if we kind of come into the camera, and if we go into viewport displays, composition guys, thirds. Oh yeah, there's this mist thing. How do I do that? I've already forgotten. I got a tutorial on it. I made it for myself. Alright, let's not worry about that. We'll come back to that afterwards. Is it that these lights are too bright? And then let's find the one at the back here. There should be a light there. 100. I think that's just what the problem is we're losing all our data here. I mean, where the focus is on the sides here. It just doesn't look right, does it? And I'm at a bit of a loss. I'm at a bit of a loss. Let's go right click. Let's try and close that. Cover it with gunk. I think that's what it's just going to have to be. So let's go ahead into solid view. Let's go there. Let's open up our asset browser. And just going to quickly dump a whole bunch of... There we go. And we'll find some nice... Ooh, I love this piece. I'm so happy with this piece here. Something like that. Let's go Shift D to the Y, rotate 90. Something like that. Whoops. No, don't do that. Something like that. How's that looking now? This material we're going to have to fix up, which is fine. Maybe that's all it was. Maybe let's put this on here now. Just scale that down. I want it to snap to the face, so I can come up to here rather than snap to increment. I'm going to snap to face. The center, I want rotation. Let's go hold control and scale. Shift D, let's go like that. Rotate ZZ 180. There we go. Is that now facing the right way? Or is it? Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we're going to have to fix up this material. Let's go apply the scale. You're a jerk. Let's go into object. Oh, gosh. Which material is this? Markham 3D setup. Yep, okay. We'll change this to 0.02. Cool. That's looking a little bit better. Let's grab this. I do feel like it needs to be on the ground. Get stuffed. Rotate Y 180. GY. GZ. This material just doesn't seem right. But it's kind of working. I know what I'll do. Let's go ahead like this. Scale. And I guess we'll kind of, whoops, rotate Y 90 degrees. I'm going to use this piece here. More maybe we'll use the engine bay as inspiration. Let's go into solid mode so I can actually see what I'm doing. Bring that back to about here. And there we go. That's kind of given us pipes going across. Ooh, this is a good piece. Go at the back there. Yeah. Yeah. Shift D. We'll put another one there. Oh my goodness. You are completely correct. I think that is what we're missing. Let's bring this down. Let's move that over for a sec. Go away for a sec. What we could also do, let's go into perspective. Let's go into panoramic, equal solid fisheye. Let's go 50, 200. Oh my. Interesting. So we can't really use equal solid. I mean, what happens if we... Oh, jeez. Maybe that's something we're doing. And then... I almost feel it could be the ship that is missing. All right, let's go ahead and let's go Shift A, add in a new camera, Control O, and I want to try. Let's give it a different viewport. Maybe here. I've got a feeling that it's being a jerk like this. Why? View. Just trying different ideas. 32. Ah, because I'm like, nope. I'm in orthographic mode. F5. There we go. Let's go Control-Alt-0. I think that this tube here isn't working for me. I reckon that's what my problem is now. So I'm just testing camera angles now. Blender? Let's change the focal length. Let's go to 32. Maybe. Oh, gosh. I think if I wasn't live streaming this, I probably would have changed this by now. I don't like this tube. Let's just get rid of it. Control, I've selected one vertically. Control numpad plus. P, separate by selection. I'm just going to hide that for now. We'll go into period key and make sure we turn off render for it. Let's come into this one, select our lights. This one here will be our okay. Alright, geez. New, let's go Michon. White 20. And how's that looking now? With the camera selected, we can go into viewport display, that thing. And so this is what the scene looks like. Still seem to be losing the ship. I almost feel that this ship needs to be the centerpiece. Something like this. Does look better. This here is... I just want to get rid of that Holden symbol. How would we feel? Oh, that's a bit better. Let's go like this. Let's make sure we've got our camera selected. Camera. Sacre bleu. There we go. And we're going to go into depth of field. Let's go empty. Ship empty. 1.5. Control S. I want to press F12. Let's just have a look. See if it's going to stuff me up. Yep. Dang it. I don't understand why. Yeah, I could change the render thing. I think it's just because there's so many textures and all that crud. I've got a feeling the computer might need a restart. However, I can't restart right now. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's leave it as is. I think that's okay. I feel there needs to be almost like a decal here or something. Some sort of decal. Because the problem is there's no scale. I think that's why this is failing, because there is no scale. And maybe if we throw a decal on there, it might work. So let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and try that. So let's go into solid mode. I'm going to click there. Let's go File, Import, Images Plane. Well, there was a bug there. Let's go into Library. Textures. This one, decals. Let's have a look. I think it's this one. Import images plane. Rotate Y45 on the minus. GZ. From here, let's kind of maybe put it there. Then I can come into the modifiers and then we can select shrink wrap. And we will put it, stop being a nuisance. Put that one onto here. But what we're going to do is snap mode. Rather than nearest surface point, we're going to go project, negative. And we're going to go like that. Let's make sure it's in the middle. We're going to plop it about here. Okie dokie. And then if we come into rendered view, let's have a look. Something like that. However, obviously we can see that the shading is wrong. Why is that wrong? You are a PNG, you daft fat. That's why. It's the material. No, it's not. Is it? Yes. What? I think it's the material. If I go Control A, sorry, let's go Control A on here, and we go GZ. Ah, darn it. It's the material underneath. Far out. And so the problem is, if we click on this and we come into, I'm assuming there's an ambient occlusion node somewhere. Random. Ambient occlusion node. So this is my problem. So if we kind of like disconnect this, can you like go away, please? Just, and now you can see how there is no issue. Darn it. How can I? Ah, there we go. Let's do that. I'm always partial to sick alien green. Put a pile in there, you reckon? Yeah, this. Dang it. Alright, so this is something I've got to work out. I've got to overcome this. Let's just delete that. I'm going to sneeze. I can't sneeze. Far out. You know what? You know what I'm going to do with this scene? I really don't like it. I don't like how it's turned out. I think what we might end up doing is I'm going to put it up on Patreon. Let's do a competition over there to see who can fix this. I think might be the way to go. I don't like it. I think I'm at that point now where it's just not working. I will probably actually. Let's try something. I am going to message someone. Oi. 1, 2, come. Alright, I'm just messaging someone. Alright. Jump into private voice. Oh, actually. I'll just start a voice call. Alright, so I am dialing in Felicia White.
What up, forehead?
Hey, you're on stream.
Oh, yeah?
Alright, so this is not working. I'll show you what I've got at the moment. So if we kind of pull out like this.
Steady.
Yeah, I've got 2 cameras set up. So I've got this camera. It just doesn't seem to be working right. But then if we have a look at this one as well, we don't see the ship at all.
It's there, isn't it? Isn't that it?
Yeah, it's there, but we don't see it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just seems like it's a piece in the scene. Do you know what I'm saying?
You want to get some composition.
I don't know what's missing. I don't understand why it doesn't look good.
It's colors. So you've got too many that are mixing together. So you just try to wash it out with a bit of grey instead.
So wash out the grey.
So wash out the colors with a bit of grey, or just do like normal white colors, and then just do only 1 or 2 blues and reds.
So you mean on the 3D?
So you got those. You got those 2. You got the blue and the purple.
Yep.
Make them all purple, or all blue rather.
All right, let's go. Let's do that. Let's trial this. That one. I want that one. I want that one. And I want that one. All right.
Yeah. And now, do you have like a sun lamp pointing at the front or something?
Yes. So yeah. I have. Let me just quickly change. I know we'll leave it as is. So we've got the sky texture happening at the moment.
Yeah. So then, I guess go for like a darker theme instead. Just do a. I guess if you're going to look in there, you don't even need it. Just turn it off.
You reckon?
Yeah. And then do a sun lamp instead, and then make it like an orange to get more control.
All right. So we'll go. Let's go black. And let's go. Oops, I got that view on. Sun lamp.
Yeah, do it like a 90 degree.
90 degree?
Yeah, not quite, like, not.
And then obviously we just bring the ship out, you reckon?
Yeah, and then this one, you want to do this one kind of orange. Like almost red. Yeah, now.
So I probably got the film. Oh, it's exposures up.
No, it's fine. So come back to the camera now.
Yeah.
And then you can tilt this into the scene, so then it starts doing orange highlights, but then you got blue shadows. And then you got your contrast.
I think
you might want to just like jam it right up in there, like turn it right into the scene. Like turn the sun lamp so it's poking right in there to get shadows. And then tilt it up so it's casting light all the way in. Yeah, now have a look.
That's a bit better. I think, I reckon this 3D scan here, I don't know which one it is now. I reckon this 3D scan's the one that's stuffing me up.
The darker one, I think, is it's a bit weird. Everything else is quite white and looks nice.
So you reckon this material here?
Yeah, maybe a bit too dark.
All right, well, let's go into object.
Because there's contrast. Your ship's kind of dark. And so
It is a little bit, yeah. So you reckon if I go 10... No, that's the wrong spot. Oh, gosh. I got to work out how to change this material.
the trick is just go to the end of hue saturation and then just turn the value up.
The hue and saturation. So I got a screen here.
Yeah, just after the screen. Just add in a hue saturation.
Hue and saturation.
And then just turn the value up. You should just, do the thing. No, saturation down. No, it's, sorry, the value up.
Oops. The value up.
Oh, yeah, that's just a way to brighten it up. Go like 5, maybe? Yeah, there you go. And then, you want to sort of add your scene to be kind of even, and then your ship is like a highlight point. You might even want to turn your sun lamp down, or make your sun lamp blue even, and then add the lights behind to be orange to make your ship pop. So it's round the other way.
Okay, let's try that. So
Go blue with this one, and then red with the others. I like a soft red, not like a hard red, with the point lamps. Like, as in turn the saturation up. Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I was reading comments. Okay, so let's go blue, and then we're going to come into these lights in here, and you reckon...
So everyone likes those colors because they're complementary. Is why.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
can go like. So the problem is, here's the big problem with this kind of stuff is, you get with complementary colors, they kind of hate each other. So if they're too close together, they're not complementary at all. So
I hate you.
So when the colors are like opposite on the color wheel, the trick is you move one of them sort of closer to you pull the saturation out of one of them, or you add in a lot more grays, and you only have like small spots with like really bright highlights. It's a good trick.
Hang on. What?
And so what you want is like, all right, for this scene, we're just going to we'll go back to what we were doing. So the stuff in the background, make that like a soft orange.
Soft orange, you reckon?
Yeah. And that's so there's two things. There's values, and then there's colors. So the colors in this particular situation are complementary, but what we've done is we've made them grey so they don't fight each other.
Yes.
Because the closer you bring them so the closer to grey they are, the less they fight.
Yep. That I understand, because we've had many discussions about that.
Yeah. And then you want like values on the thing. So if you made this black and white, technically, you'd want it to be that the spaceship is kind of very clear.
Yes.
So that's why your boundary around the outside is very clear at the moment. So you might want to make your sun lamp way less for the blue to then make the contrast on the inside rather than the outside. So make it blue and then make the strength less. Like 0.1. Yeah. And then you can see how the inside's going to pop. So then all you got to do is maybe just cheat and put an area light straight onto your spaceship.
Yeah, I think you're very, very right on that one. Can you send me the link to your Discord, please?
I can do that.
Thank you. So this is Felicia White over on... Oh, you're in the chat. Oh, okay. All right, let's have a look. Oops, that's the wrong camera. No, it's not. It's the right camera. Let's go ahead and...
So, join my Discord or I'll fight you. Okay, bye.
Bye. You actually left? Oh, you did. Oh no, you're still here. Or am I just... I'm just streaming my screen. All right, there we go. Let's disconnect that. All right, so yeah, that seems to be a lot better with that. Maybe what we might do is go back to perspective. Let's bring that out. And yeah, we've definitely cheated with that area lamp, but I'm okay with cheating. Let's go ahead. I don't understand what's happening back here. Oh, that's not blue. That's actually something blue on the model. All right, there we go. Let's move that. Let's get that area light and we will place it so it's more this way. There we go. Something like that. So sometimes when you've been working on something for a while, you just can't see it. So that's why it's good to have other great artists come in and help you out. And Felicia is definitely one of those artists that knows their jazz. Okay, I'm happy with that. Spread. I'm going to go actually 90. Directly on. Let's go GZZ. Rotate XX. Sorry, rotate YY. Something like that. I still think the camera could be potentially a little bit better. But at this point and at this time of the night, I think we might leave it there. So this will be available on the Patreons. Also a whole bunch of other 3D scans. Let me just quickly show you what is on there. Is this almost? Yep. So we've got last week's stuff. We've got a whole bunch of these 3D scans as well. A whole bunch of train stuff. We've got this scene. I think we created this one about 2 weeks ago. And then we've also got this speeder. So as you can see, there is quite a few things in it. Oh, I forgot about those ones. Concrete ones we use quite a bit. And obviously these previews to short films that we work on. So, but anyway, let's turn down all the lights. Okie dokie. Let's call it a night. I will probably jump over into the Discord. Did you send me the Discord? Send me the Discord. You didn't send me the Discord, did you? Can you send me your Discord, Felicia? I ask you. Let me just quickly go here. Thank you. So I will probably jump over into this Discord here for a little bit afterwards. So if you want to have a chat, come on by. But yes, let's call it a night. Hopefully I'll be getting iClone 8 and Character Creator 3, 4 soon. And then we'll be working on the next animated short. And we will go from there. So thank you very much, guys. And I will talk to you later. See you, bye. Peace.